How's it going, everybody? I wanted to do a little unboxing video of this $100 telescope I bought from Amazon. It's more of a starter telescope. It's nothing super fancy. Pictures look okay. The description looks okay. But let's get into the meat and potatoes and see what we got in this box. Okay. Standard box in a box. Oh, it's kind of like a carrying case, I guess. Probably has a bunch of foam in there, and I guess you could break it back down and take it with you on a trip. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got inside. I did not read the description of this guy. Look at that. That is an actual carrying case. And they're not just a regular cardboard box. There's a carrying case. That's pretty cool. Oh, now I'm excited. Just a little telescope. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, that's pretty neat. Let's see, can you guys see that? There we go. All right. Okay. I believe this goes at the bottom of the telescope to keep the tripod steady. Put that to the side. Well, that looks pretty neat. Kind of looks like the picture on Amazon where I got it from. It's not too bad. There's a bunch of instructions in there, how to use it, how to set it up, the items that it comes with. Oh, how to set everything up. Oh, looks like there's a lot of setup to be done over here. Not a problem. Okay. Different languages. Cool, cool. Let's put this guy aside over here. What do we got here? This looks like a cell phone mount. Oh, very nice. Hopeful to have a cell phone mount included. Okay. Let's see what do we have here. This is a part of the cell phone mount. Looks like this goes to the eyepiece that you want to put in there. Okay. Alright, it's got a little gear back here to tighten it up. It's neat. Moving on. Let's see the tube. I think that's the first thing. Oh no, it's strapped on. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you can't just lift it out. You gotta unvelcro it. I like that. Stays nice and tight. Oh wow. Hey, for $100, this doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible at all. I'm sure it's not super great, but for a starter telescope for a kid, and I'll be very honest, I bought this for my my older child, and I think my younger one too. It looks okay. There's enough stuff to play around here with to learn something. Okay. Wow. Let's see. It's fairly smooth for $100. I mean, what are you gonna expect? But this is good. I like it. This is good. Let's see the front. Oh, filter there. You know? Not bad. Not bad. They don't look like fancy. It doesn't look like fancy glass, but again, I am impressed so far. This looks pretty neat. What's that? Oh, that's metal. That's plastic. That's metal. This is plastic. This is plastic. Hey, this isn't terrible. For a started telescope, this might turn out to be fun. Go ahead and put them gently down here. Let's check out the tripod, and it looks like it has Velcro too. It's sufficiently heavy to not rock around too much, I think, so that's pretty interesting. I like that. Okay. Oh, a little treat. Okay. Oh, it's actually really easy to expand. And we were talking about this little piece earlier. Actually, I think it's also going to be used for holding the telescope into place and holding your eyepieces. So let's see. Notice I'm not following the directions so far. Probably not the smartest of ideas, but I have two other telescopes and I've played around with these for quite a few years now. So I'm confident that for starters, I would do a decent job anyway. Lo and behold, nice and tight. Let's lower these guys out. The legs, you just release them. Okay, tighten this up. Release. Extract and tighten. Last leg over here. Release. Extract and tighten. All right. Let's see what it looks like here. Oh wow, this is actually pretty smooth. Okay. Let me turn this around real quick. You got a little knob here to tighten things up for you. Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah, it works. Great, great, great. It's pretty sturdy. I have confidence that this would be a decent setup. Let's see, tighten this little knob here. Yeah, it's pretty tight. Okay, let's go ahead and release a little bit. All right. Gosh, might as well put the tube on here. All right. Make sure this is as far out as we can. And uh-oh. Oh, you slide it in. Okay, okay. Let's make sure we have good balance here. Although when it does go backwards, I think it should be. So let's undo this to get a good balance. We want to make sure we have it in a position, I think, where it would balance properly when left alone. Not quite, almost. Yeah, I think that should do it. All right. Okay, let's tighten up the telescope. Boom. pretty neat. I don't know who this company is, but it's a pretty decent quality telescope. Apparently it's 90 millimeters by 800. So I think, yeah, caliber. There's specifications right there for you. Let's see what they call them. Optical system refraction. That is correct. That is a refractor telescope. Caliber 90 millimeters. Focal length 800 millimeters. Eyepieces 10 millimeter and 25. I'm assuming that's what they give you. Magnification mirror with a Barlow lens. You can go up to 3 times. Wow. Multiplying factor 32, 80, and 240. You know what? I think this is going to be good enough to see the moon really, really nicely. I might be able to take some pictures of that tonight since it's a full moon. All right, let's move on, guys. Wow, this is exciting. All right. Let's see the rest of the toys. There's another bag in here I put aside. There it is. All right, in this little baggie here, you got yourself some other tools. I presume it's going to be the eyepiece and the finder scope. Yep, finder scope. And eyepiece assembly. So let's go ahead and start with that. Okay, we're going to take this guy out. We're going to undo this. Let's take this out of the baggie. And I'm assuming, yeah, this is it. So it has a little screw filter here. I'm assuming this little goes in. Yeah. Oh, but it does have something. It does have some grooves here. It looks like you could screw something onto it. I'm not sure what that is. No, it's not going to be this way. So we got it right the first time. This guy. Let's make sure our pins are all the way out. Okay. Shove that in. Nice and gentle. Alright. Tighten just a little bit. Don't over tighten. Okay. Next. Let's see, what do we have in this little baggie here? We got ourselves, I think this might be the Barlow lens. This is a Barlow lens. Yeah, they even give you a little Barlow lens. Yep, Barlow 3 times. You can see that. So that's pretty neat. Let's put that aside for now. We don't need it at the moment. By the way, plastic, not a big deal. Again, for a starter telescope, you don't need to spend a ton of money to get really decent views out there. Even though there's a lot of plastic on it, I think that if the glass on it is half decent, you could use some decent eyepieces that could get you some good results. And let's see what eyepiece they give us here. This is a 25 millimeter. Doesn't look bad at all. I like that there's a nice size hole to it. You can probably put your eye close to it. I think the eye relief is going to be quite halfway decent for something like this. So I'm excited here. Let's see what we got going on. Let's get the next eyepiece out. I think that's going to be the 10 millimeter eyepiece. That should give you some decent views of the moon. And it's not bad at all. Look, this is good. 10 millimeter, again, $100 telescope. I'm impressed. I am impressed. And I say this because I have an 8-inch telescope and a 12-inch telescope. They're far more expensive than this, but yeah, it's nice to see something this decent for $100. So let's go ahead and open up the finder. It looks like this would be the finder right here. Okay. And we're going to go up a bit and see how we're going to put this guy on. Alright, this is going to go right here. Take out the screw. Okay, come on, almost there. There we go. Want to make sure we're all the way in. Well, it's a little snug. That's good. And that means it's not going to move around on you. So I guess that's pretty good design. Tighten it just a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty tight. Now let's find the finder scope itself. Forget what size they said it was in the paper. But let's see if it says on the side. Oh, it does not tell you, so we're going to have to go back to that, to the instructions. Very decent. I wonder if it's adjustable. It is. Look at that. Yeah, you can actually adjust this little piece. If you wear glasses, this helps so that you can actually take them off. And since it comes all the way off, I'm assuming that you could probably replace it with something a little bit better. But again, you don't have to do that. I think it'll do just a decent job for finding the moon and maybe even Jupiter, dare I say. This is going to have to be adjusted by me outside because you actually need to make sure that the finder scope is adjusted to the front assembly. Otherwise, you're not going to see anything. All right, this is great. Let's go on and put on the 25 millimeter. Is that what we got here? Yeah, 25 millimeter. Roll this guy on, make sure your screws all the way out. And you got yourself a pretty decent telescope. Starter telescope, but you know what? Man, not shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. So again, like I said, since it's a full moon, I'm going to try taking this bad boy outside and see if I can take a couple of cell phone pictures with it and show you what it looks like. Let's do a quick turnaround on that. Very, very, very decent for $100. I think I'm going to enjoy checking out the moon, and I think my son's going to enjoy checking out the moon too. Well, thank you for watching. Maybe I will add some pictures, but yeah, this is great. I'm excited. I'm going to go look at the moon right now. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.